If wire is coded as SENA, then report will be coded as. Here the logic is like W minus 4 is S, I minus 4 is E, R minus 4 is N, and E minus 4 is A. Similarly, report is coded as R minus 4 is N, E minus 4 is A, P minus 4 is L, O minus 4 is K, R minus 4 is N, and T minus 4 is P. So the answer is NA, LK, and P. The given data is arranged in ascending order and its median is 17. Find the value of x. This is the given data. Here, number of terms is even. If the terms are even, then the formula is median is equal to sum of the middle two terms divided by 2. According to the question, median is 17 and sum of middle two terms is x plus 2 divided by 2, which implies 34 is equal to 2x plus 2, and that implies x is equal to 16. Select the letter among the given options that can replace the question mark in the following series. Given series is Z, W, T, Q, N, and question mark. Here the logic is Z minus 3 is W, W minus 3 is T, and T minus 3 is Q, Q minus 3 is N. Similarly, N minus 3 is K. The world's largest reef system, the Great Barrier Reef, is situated in which sea? In Coral Sea. The reef is located off the coast of Queensland, Australia in the Coral Sea. Which system has been adopted by the Reserve Bank of India for note issue? Minimum reserve system. It was adopted in 1956. Which Indian Prime Minister translated epic Telugu novel into Hindi which is named as Sahasrapan? P.V. Narasimha Rao. The original novel was Veyi Padagal and it was written by Vishwanath Satyanarayan. In Hindi translation, P.V. Narasimha Rao translated into Sahasrapan. Which of the following teams won 86 Ranji Trophy title in March 2020? Saurashtra in 2020. In Africa, Kilimanjaro is a volcanic mountain. Where is one of the lead centers of Indian Space Research Organization, Satish Dhawan Space Center, located? In Andhra Pradesh. If a plus b plus c is equal to 10, ab plus bc plus ca is equal to 31, then find the value of a square plus b square plus c square. We know that a plus b plus c whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 into ab plus bc plus ca. Let's submit the above values. Given a plus b plus c is 10 and a square plus b square plus c square we have to find out, and ab plus bc plus ca is given as 31, which implies 100 is equal to a square plus b square plus c square minus plus 62. That implies a square plus b square plus c square is equal to 38. %5 more is gained by selling a cow for 1010 rupees. Then what is gained by selling it for 1000 rupees? Find the cost price of the cow. Let cost price is equal to x. Then according to the question, 1010 minus x by x minus 1000 minus x by x is equal to 5 by 100. It is taken because profit is equal to SP minus CP by CP into 100. Then equation 1 becomes ten by x is equal to 0.05, which implies x is equal to 10 by 0.05, which is equal to 200. So cost price of the cow is 200 rupees. Find the sum of mean, median and mode of the given data. Given data is 9, 35, 20, 25, 25, 15, 25. Let's arrange into ascending order. It becomes 9, 15, 20, 25, 25, 25 and 35. Let's find the mean. Mean is equal to sum of observations by number of observations. Here the sum is equal to 9 plus 15 plus 20 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 35 divided by 7, which is equal to 22. Median is equal to middle term, which is equal to 25, and mode is equal to repeating frequency, which is equal to 25. Therefore, mean plus median plus mode is equal to 22 plus 25 plus 25, which is equal to 72. Daman and Diu is related to Daman. Similarly, Andaman and Nicobar is related to Port Blair. Both are capital cities. Construction of Hawa Mahal at Jaipur was inspired by Khetri Mahal at Junjunu. Khetri Mahal is also known as Wind Place in Junjunu. It is in Rajasthan. If the cost price of 15 notebooks is equal to selling price of 12 notebooks, then the percentage gain or loss is given cost price of 15 notebooks is equal to selling price of 12 notebooks, which implies cost price by selling price is equal to 12 by 15, which is equal to 4 by 5. Here selling price is greater than cost price, so obviously it's gain. So gain percent is equal to SP minus CP by CP into 100, which is 5 minus 4 by 4 into 100, that is 1 by 4 into 100, which is equal to 25% gain. Given statements are some flats are expensive and second statement is some expensive are villas. Let's combine this. Some flats are expensive and some expensive are villas. Here the conclusions are, conclusion 1 is given as some villas are expensive. Yes, it follows. And conclusion 2 is no flat is villa. It is wrong. It may or may not be villa. And conclusion 3 is given as some villas are flats. It is wrong. All villas are expensive. It is also false. So only conclusion 1 follows. In a triangle, the ratio of angles is 2:3:4. Find the difference between the greatest and smallest angle. We know that sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Let the given angles are 2x, 3x and 4x, which implies 2x plus 3x plus 4x is equal to 180 degrees, which means 9x is 180 degrees and x is equal to 20 degrees. Here the greatest angle is 4x, which means 4 into 20, that is 80 degrees, and the smallest one is 2x, so 2 into 20 is equal to 40 degrees. So difference is equal to 80 degrees minus 40 degrees, which is equal to 40 degrees. The numerator of fraction is 5 less than its denominator. If 2 is subtracted from numerator and 2 is added to the denominator, then the fraction becomes 2 by 5. Find the original fraction. Let us take numerator is x. Then denominator becomes x plus 5. According to the question, if 2 is subtracted from the numerator and 2 is added to the denominator, then the fraction becomes 2 by 5. It means x minus 2 by x plus 5 plus 2 is equal to 2 by 5. Let's simplify this. It becomes 5x minus 10 is equal to 2x plus 14, which means x is equal to 24 by 3, which is 8. So the original fraction becomes x by x plus 5, which is equal to 8 by 8 plus 5, that is 8 by 13. Muscovite, pegmatite and biotite are the ores of mica. Given statements are: some dogs are cats, no cat is a rat, and all rats are mosquitoes. Let's see the conclusions. Conclusion 1 is all cats are dogs. It is wrong. Some rats are dogs. It is also wrong. All mosquitoes are dogs. It is also wrong. No mosquito is a dog. It is true. So, only conclusion 4 follows. There is a square park of size 18 meters in length. A road of width 3 meters is constructed outside the square around it. Find the area of the road. According to the question, a road of width 3 meters is constructed outside the square round it. We know that area of a square is equal to length into length. So area becomes 18 into 18, which is 324 square meters. If the width of the road is 3 meters, then the length of the outer boundary of road becomes 18 plus 3 plus 3, which is equal to 24 meters. Find the area of the road. So before finding the area of the road, we have to find the area within the outer boundary. So area within the outer boundary is equal to 24 into 24, which is 576 square meters. Now the road area is equal to 576 minus 324, which is equal to 252 square meters. Find the greatest possible length that can be used to measure exactly the lengths 3 1/2 meters and 8 3/4 meters. Given lengths are 3 1/2 and 8 3/4. It can be written as 7/2 and 35/4. The greatest possible length is defined as HCF of two fractions, which is equal to HCF of two numerators divided by LCM of two denominators. HCF of numerators means HCF of 7, 35, and LCM of denominators means LCM of 2, 4. We know that HCF of 7 and 35 is 7 and LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. So the greatest possible length that can be used to exactly measure the length is 7/4 meters. If the height and the radius of solid right circular cylinder are doubled, find the percentage increase in its volume. We know that the volume of right circular cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Here r means radius and h means height. According to the question, height and radius are doubled. So it means radius becomes 2r and height becomes 2h. So the volume of new cylinder is equal to pi into 2r whole square into 2h, which means 8 pi r square h. Therefore, increment in volume is equal to 8 pi r square h minus pi r square h, which is 7 pi r square h. Therefore, percentage increase is equal to 7 pi r square h divided by pi r square h into 100, which is 700%. The Indian Parliament had passed the State Banks Bill 2017 to merge 5 subsidiary banks with the State Bank of India. Those 5 banks are State Bank of Bikaner and State Bank of Mysore and State Bank of Patiala and State Bank of Travancore and State Bank of Hyderabad. Find the time taken by 450 meters long train traveling at a speed of 80 kilometers per hour to cross a platform of length 150 meters. We know that time is equal to distance by speed. Here distance is 450 plus 150, which is train length plus platform length divided by speed is given as 80 kilometers per hour. We can write kilometers per hour into meters per second by multiplying with 5 by 18, which means 600 by 80 into 5 by 18 meters per second, which is equal to 27 seconds. An inlet pipe can fill a tank in 4 hours and an outlet pipe can empty the tank in 6 hours. By mistake, both pipes are kept open. Find the number of hours in which the tank will be half full. Here, inlet pipe can fill in 4 hours and outlet pipe can empty in 6 hours. By mistake, both pipes are kept open. Let's take the LCM of 4 and 6. We know that LCM of 4 and 6 is 12. And their efficiency is 3 and 2. We have to find the number of hours in which the tank will be half full. Half means 12 by 2, which is 6. So, in 6 hours, it will be half full. Saiko Mirabai Chanu, who has been conferred with the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award 2018, is a weightlifter. She is the winner of the silver medal at 2020 Tokyo Olympics in women's 49 kg category. Eight persons A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are sitting around a circular table facing towards the center. B sits third to the right of A is second to the right of C. Only two persons sit between C and E. H sits second to the left of D. F is not neighbor of C or E. We have to find who is sitting third to the left of G. Given B sits third to the right of A. Let's take A here. So B will come in this place. And then A is second to the right of C. So C's place is here. Only two persons sits between C and E. So E will sit here. H sits second to the left of D. If we take D here, then H will come here. F is not the neighbor of C or E. So obviously F will sit here. The remaining is G. G will sit here. Who is sitting third to the left of G? D is sitting third to the left of G. The lens, which is thin in the middle and thick at periphery, is called concave lens. Convex lens means thick in middle and thin at periphery. So the answer is concave lens. If A plus B plus C is equal to 0, then find the value of this expression. Let's take A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1, C is equal to minus 2. It becomes one square plus minus 2 whole square divided by 1 square into 1 square plus 1 square into minus 2 square plus minus 2 square into 1 square, which becomes 1 plus 4 whole square divided by 1 plus 4 plus 4. that is equal to 6 square by 9, which is 36 by 9, that is equal to 4. Three cubes, each with side 16 cm, are joined side by side in a line. Find the surface area of cuboid so formed. We know that surface area of cuboid is equal to 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. Given 3 cubes of each with side 16 cm are joined side by side in a line. The length becomes 16 into 3, which is 48 centimeters, and breadth, which is 16 centimeters, and height, which is 16 centimeters. So surface area of cuboid becomes 2 into 48 into 16 plus 16 into 16 plus 48 into 16. Which is equal to 3584 square centimeters. Find the greatest possible length that can be used to measure exactly the length 7 meters, 3 meters, 85 centimeters, and 12 meters, 95 centimeters. We know that 7 meters is equal to 700 centimeters, and 3 meters 85 centimeters means 300 plus 85, which is 385 centimeters, and 12 meters 95 centimeters means 1200 plus 95, which is 1295 centimeters. We know that greatest possible length can be found by HCF. So HCF of 700, 385 and 1295 is equal to 35. Valmiki National Park is located in Bihar. A 7-digit number 6784382 is divisible by 11, where A is single-digit whole number. Find the value of A. We know that the divisibility rule of 11 is the difference between the sum of first alternative digits and second alternative digits must be divisible by 11. In this, the sum of first alternative digits is 6 plus 8 plus 3 plus 2, which is equal to 19, and sum of second alternative digits is 7 plus 4 plus A, which is equal to 11 plus A. Therefore, difference is equal to 19 minus 11 plus A, which is equal to 8 minus A. Since the difference must be divisible by 11 and A is single digit whole number, so A is equal to 8. How many numbers are there between 1000 and 3000 that are completely divisible by 7? We know that nth term in AP is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. In between 1000 and 3000, that is divisible by 7, the first number is 1001 and the last number that is divisible by 7 is 2996. So, the last nth term can be written as 2996 is equal to 1001 plus n minus 1 into 7, which means 2996 minus 1001 is equal to n minus 1 into 7, which becomes n is equal to 2002 divided by 7, that is equal to 286. So the number of numbers between 1000 and 3000 that are completely divisible by 7 is 286. When was the Muslim League founded? In 1906. The All India Muslim League is popularly called Muslim League. Find the value of tan 1 degree into tan 2 degrees into tan 3 degrees and so on tan 89 degrees. We know that tan theta is equal to 1 by tan 90 minus theta. From this we can write tan 1 degree as 1 by tan 90 minus 1 degree into 1 by tan 90 minus 2 degrees and so on tan 89 degrees. It becomes 1 by tan 89 degrees into 1 by tan 88 degrees and so on tan 88 degrees into tan 89 degrees. Here, these values will get cancelled and in between tan 45 degrees will come and the value becomes tan 45 degrees which is equal to 1. Find the value of d if 1216 minus 32d is equal to ddd is divisible by 8. We know that the divisibility rule of 8 is last 3 digits must be divisible by 8. So, if ddd is divisible by 8, it means then d is equal to 8. So, the value of d is 8. The forms of oaths of office for a minister for the Union of India is contained in 3rd schedule. Forms of oaths or affirmations for ministers, ministers of state, members of parliament and candidates and other important office holders of country are contained in 3rd schedule. If 2 root 2 plus 7 by 2 root 2 minus 7 is equal to x plus y root 14, find the value of y. Let's rationalize the above equation, which becomes 2 root 2 plus root 7 divided by 2 root 2 minus root 7 into 2 root 2 plus root 7 divided by 2 root 2 plus root 7, which becomes 8 plus 7 plus 4 root 14 divided by 8 minus 7, which is equal to 15 plus 4 root 14. In the question, the expression is in the form of x plus y root 14. From this, x is equal to 15, y is equal to 4. So the answer is option 1, which is 4. Read the given statement and conclusions carefully and decide which of the conclusions logically follow from the statement. Given statement is, in the modern era, lack of water availability is a major problem, especially in summer times. Conclusions are given as, conclusion 1 is, shortage of water is the major cause for many animal deaths in summer. It is not discussed in the statement, so it does not follow. There is no shortage of water in winters. It is also not discussed and it is also wrong. So option 3, neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 follows, is correct. Mona was residing at a place X from February 17, 2012 to April 27, 2012. If both days are included, then for how many days was she residing at place X? Here 2012 is given. 2012 is leap year. So the number of days she stayed in February is 29 minus 17 plus 1, which is 13, and in March it's 31 days, and in April it is 27 days. So total number of days is equal to 13 plus 31 plus 27, which is 71 days. Option 1. The highest point of the Aravalli range is Guru Shikhar. Read the given statements and conclusions carefully and decide which of the conclusions legally follow from the statements. Given statements are, all birds are animals, some animals are men. Given conclusions are, no man is animal. It is wrong. All animals are birds. It is also wrong. Some men are animals. It is true. Some men are birds. It is false. So, only conclusion 3 follows. Simplify the given expression using board mass. The given expression is 4 by 11 into 121 by 16 into 24 into 75 square minus 55 square into 1 by 100. By using board mass rule, we can simplify this as 4 by 11 into 121 by 16 into 24 into 5625 minus 3025 into 1 by 100, which becomes 11 by 4 into 24 into 2600 into 1 by 100, which becomes 11 into 6 into 2600 divided by 100, which means 1716. Find the interest on 8,000 rupees at 10% per annum compounded half yearly for 1.5 years. We know that amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. Here P is 8,000, R is 10 and n is 1 by 2, which is 3 by 2, and half yearly means n is equal to 3 years and rate becomes 10 by 2, which is 5, and we know that compound interest is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n minus P. So compound interest becomes 8,000 into 1 plus 5 by 100 whole power 3 minus 8,000, which is equal to 8,000 into 1.05 whole cube minus 8,000, which is 9,261 minus 8,000, that is equal to 1,261. So option 2 is correct. What percentage of seats in Lok Sabha is required to be won by political party from at least 3 different states to be eligible to be recognized as national party? 2%. It means if it wins at least 2%, that is 11 seats in Lok Sabha, and these members are elected from at least 3 different states. A and B can finish a task in 18 days, B and C can finish in 27 days, A, B and C together can finish it in 12 days. How much time A and C will take to finish it? Given A plus B in 18 days, B plus C in 27 days, and A plus B plus C in 12 days. We know that the LCM of 18, 27 and 12 is 108. Let it be the total work, and the efficiency becomes A plus B, it is 6, for B plus C it is 4, and A plus B plus C it is 9. From A plus B and B plus C, it becomes A plus 2B plus C, which is equal to 10, and we have A plus B plus C, which is equal to 9. From these two we can get B is equal to 1. If B is equal to 1, then A plus B equal to 6 becomes A is 5 and B plus C is equal to 4 becomes C is equal to 3. Therefore, A plus C efficiency is equal to 5 plus 3, which is 8. And now we have to find the time taken by A plus C. So, which is equal to 108 divided by 8, which means 13.5. It can also be written as 13 1/2 days. So, option 2 is correct. The Santhal revolt in India in 1855 to 1856 was led by Sidhu and Kanhu. A team of 5 members is to be selected from 5 men M1, M2, M3, M4 and M5 and 6 women W1, W2, W3, W4, W5 and W6. M5 cannot be selected with W4 or M4. M2 must be selected with M5. M1 cannot be selected with M3. W6 cannot be selected with M2 or W1 or W2. W5 cannot be selected with W6 or W2 or M2. If there are at least 3 women in the team, then which of the following is correct selection of the team? M5 cannot be selected with W4 or M4. So option 1 is eliminated. M2 must be selected with M5, also given that there are at least 3 women in the team. In option 2 there are only 2 women, so option 2 is eliminated. M1 cannot be selected with M3, so option 4 is eliminated. W6 cannot be selected with M2 or W1 or W2. W5 cannot be selected with W6 or W2 or M2. This means M1, W5, W4, M4, W3 will come. This means option 3 is correct.